Medicine Board and is off and running as chairman of the board of the University of Pennsylvania. So thanks to David for being there throughout this and leading us on such a great upward trajectory. Thank you, David. Thank you. So I think I've stopped counting, but I'll take David's word for it. This may be the 11th tribute. There can't be too many. And Arthur, I have to say to you, I hope you're not too tired of how many times we're lauding you at many events. But there are so many people who will not rest. I will have sit-ins at the president's office if we don't allow everybody, and it's a pleasure to allow everybody to pay tribute to Arthur. It's every constituency in this university has been touched by Arthur's leadership and by his wise and winning and warm manner. So it's just true that Arthur has left lasting footprints, not just at the medical school, although you'll hear some more about that this evening at each of your tables, but also on Locust Walk and every part of the university. And of course, Arthur, I know because you're a huge opera fan, you have to understand that the star of any ensemble always has to make repeated curtain calls. So there you go. You have no grounds for protest, let alone any complaint. I could, since this may be the 12th time, I could say something different, like a politician every time about Arthur. But in fact, there is a consistency to what Arthur has done at this university, day in and day out. And Arthur has been a visionary leader. He's been an incredible administrator. He has been inclusive in his deliberations and his decision-making. He is an inspired teacher, and he has not given up on teaching, both in the way he leads and in actually teaching a part of the doctor-patient relation course. And he's been, and I have to say this, as a president, what's most remarkable from a president's perspective is he's been a great partner with me, as well as a wonderful friend. And the friend part is not going to go away. And I have to say, both Denise and Arthur, for Michael and me, have really, we've had bonds that will, I hope, only strengthen. Now, but let me say why it's so remarkable, and every constituency has heard me say this, that above all, Arthur is a partner par excellence. And I think it's really important for the trustees and the medical school students here to understand how important it is that Arthur has been a model for us of what it means in a university to have a wise partner, a visionary partner, a caring partner, and whether you're a president or a dean, and the deans here are all nodding with me, I can see, or a faculty member, to have a partner in the dean of the School of Medicine and the EVP of the greatest medical system and school in the country. And I have to say, Ray, this time, Ray asked me when not to clap because I'm going to speak loudly so Ray can hear me. Ray, we are going, because of your gift, from excellence to preeminence. So we'll hear it again. Let's give another round of applause. Ultimate partnership, and I think Arthur will agree with this, as modest as he is. There is no way we would have gotten Ray Perlman's gift without Arthur Rubenstein. And Arthur, you've done everything this is a great capstone for Arthur. So let me just tell you the story, the corresponding story from Penn President's point of view of what David told about history. So when I came to even think about being president of Penn, I said to myself, why would I want to do this if, I don't meet and really think well of the dean and EVP of Penn Medicine? The last thing you want to do if you're happy in your job is come to a presidency and have to fire the dean EVP of the medical school in Penn Medicine. So I was a little skeptical, and the geniuses around Penn at the time made sure that Arthur and I met. And we had an individual meeting, unexpected. I think he didn't realize he was the only person interviewing me, and I didn't expect I was the only person interviewing him. And I sat down with Arthur, and I said, so what do you want to accomplish? And Arthur gave me his incredibly wise and winning 5 minutes on why it is so important to make Penn Medicine a more and more integral part of this university, and exactly what it would take to do it. And over the last 7 years, that is exactly what he has accomplished. And it convinced me that the sky is the limit here, because Penn Medicine was going to become a more and more integral part of increasing access, integrating knowledge, and engaging with the community. And Arthur has done it in every endeavor, but he's excelled, but especially as a partner. He has supported Penn's move to preeminence. And to paraphrase our medical students who recently sang their own aria to Arthur, although I have to say the words were a little better than their musical capacity. But our medical students sang an aria to Arthur, and it was to Bye Bye Miss American Pie. And the refrain was, how much we will miss our South African guy. And we are not going to miss Arthur's presence here, because Arthur will continue to be a great teacher and a great colleague, and indeed a great partner in our future endeavors. We will have more to say a little later, and I will be back up to introduce the main course of this dinner, which is our students. The set of Penn Medical students are here. But in the meantime, continue to enjoy the good company while you're doing this. How none of us would be as thrilled for where Penn is today if it weren't for Dean and EVP Arthur H. Rubenstein. Arthur, thank you so very, very much for bringing